to What Remains of Edith Finch. I understand that. Here we go. We are on a boat, which already makes Hendrikje happy. So this is probably one of your most different type of visual novels. I'm pretty sure quite stationary. Oh, okay. Edith Finch. It's already beautiful, by the way. Around the time they were finally at ease. Cool kids.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Wait, can I maybe put on the subtitles for you guys? It will be helpful. I don't think there are subtitles for this. That kind of sucks. Okay, there are no subtitles for this. So make sure everything is loud enough for you so you can hear everything. You've played this one before? I've heard it's not that long.
New follower.
Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that.
I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That is a weird house, by the way. But I'm already liking what I'm seeing here.
I hadn't been back.
Hey, Catitude. I'm doing well. How was your Eastern weekend? Isn't there another game like this?
Inner Will?
I don't know which one.
Didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay, I really like how they do this. Interact with everything, Jova. Okay. Okay. How do I interact? How do I interact? Okay, I don't see an interaction button, but we forgot the mailbox. Okay. I see the mailbox now. Let's go back to the mailbox. Thank you for letting me on. We are really not doing much. That's also nice. Most people's weekends are too busy, so it's nice not having to do that much every time. Okay, so this is a thing to interact with. That is a freaking adorable mailbox, by the way. While I keep up my YouTube moderation thingy here. There we go. How do we do this? Okay. I need to like figure out how the controls work. Oh, there we go.
The
Okay.
mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
That's not a good sign. But my mom and I were sick over there, but still have some sickness. Yeah, I've heard that. Like some family members also are a little sick. So I do hope it passes quickly. There was another game with Judith Finch. But there isn't. I mean, I think there is a bunch of like visual novel types of games like this. So in the same trend. But I do like how they portray the graphics and the subtitles, basically. I say there are no subtitles, but they're literally on screen, so I'm an idiot.
I haven't driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Horses. Thank you, Sherry. Absolute legend. Hashtag best mod. A deer, a female deer.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Okay, so this is
There
our
are
house.
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Imagine living here, though. Like, the house is looking like a fucking
The house was
tree
exactly
house.
like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wow, it is breathtaking, though. Dad struck. We're in Washington. The music already is amazing. Sorry if I'm getting hyped or hyping the game up. If I'm getting into the mood, into a game, I can't shut up about it. What into type of games are you normally into, Catitude? Because you do stream as well, right?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I mean, it's a bit of here and there, so yeah.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay. We have a sentient house.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Mm-hmm. I need to like figure out how to do this mouse control thingies. Oh, okay. If I click again, it goes away. So
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I need to make sure I don't click again. Play World of Warcraft, Disney Speedstorm, hidden objective games, and games of Keymailer that offer me keys. Have you ever gotten stuff from Keymailer? Because I've never been lucky there. I got some stuff from Lurkit, but never Keymailer. And what are you playing, WoW? I haven't played WoW since WoW Classic. Vanilla. Ooh, what's that? But I've played a lot of WoW in my day. Snow! My 420 Sunday, 1 grade, it's my dad's birthday on 420. So I've had a
Prowling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier
birthday
when I was 11.
Eastern brunch. It was nice.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh, that is quite dope. Any worth mentions? Like, especially in the horror genre. If there's anything worth mentioning, I'm definitely open ears about. Yeah, I did
For the first time in years,
suggest some games that aren't really indie on either, because so maybe
I felt like I was home.
Keymailer, so that's probably why. Wait, your dad's not yours, right? No, my dad's birthday was is today.
Family, they were just memories.
Look how cool this is. How they do the subtitles. Edith, Edie, Lewis, and Dawn. They're having such a lovely birthday. In loving memory, Lewis Finch. So it's our brother. He died when he was 22. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great grandson to Edie. Memorial service, Finch Family Cemetery. I wonder why you put this on the fridge though. Like, why? If you're in this situation, would you put this on the fridge? Also, do these letters mean something? LOWT. Joe, the auto text from phishing isn't working, but the command is though. The auto text? What do you mean? What's the auto text? There is one right now where you renovate haunted houses, but didn't get a key for that. Oh, that actually sounds really dope. Thank you, Snow. Good luck with dinner. Say hi to your family. An apple pie. If you are talking to me, I can't hear you. My laptop is traveling to the moon. I was talking to you. Yes, I was yapping to you. 6 cups sliced peeled tart apples, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, half a cup of sugar, half a cup brown sugar, a tablespoon purpose flour, tablespoon ground cinnamon, half a quarter teaspoon ground nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon ground ginger, 8 spoon Salt. Not seeing my I'm not seeing my family. They live far away.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Bye bye. Flavors India, tasting Thailand. Food is very big here. Oh, the house is cracking a lot as well. Maybe that's part of why she is quite scared with it.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Kitty kitty. So I was saying, what did you mean with the lurk bait fishing thing? I didn't really understand it. Oh my god, that is a lot of salmon.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I mean, at least everyone, I was gonna say eat their food, but I think there's some maggots in there. Or maybe that's rice. It's probably rice.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Text with what you get isn't working, but did work. Damn it. Oh, okay. So it doesn't respond on what you caught, but it works from commands.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much.
This
of it,
view,
like a
though.
smile with too many teeth.
This is an amazing view. Well, if it works, it works.
Had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Sank? There's so much in here, dude. I have a feeling every single piece here is relevant. I don't really want to go through this too fast without maybe missing some crucial parts. Dawn Finch. So, who's her dad then? Barbara? Oh. Shouldn't have clicked.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay.
Oh yeah, new
Barbara
follower.
Finch. Dude, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. How's your Eastern weekend? Who's my dad? Yeah, right. Who is my dad?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate that gratitude. Appreciate that. This game might be a wild ride, so strap yourselves in. Like, look at this place, dude. They did read a lot, even though they have a couple of duplicate books. Cross Creek, A Viking's Belly. So much of this is food related. I don't know if that's relevant, but...
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Also, they really closed this door. Maybe you'll figure that one out.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother
Milton.
Milton was alive.
So, hold up. Milton was missing. And Lewis died. So that's two brothers that gone missing and died. I mean, thinking if like her other brother's still alive. Edie, Dawn, Milton, Lewis, and Edith. Okay, so there is no dad here. It's me, mom, granny, and two brothers. November 2010.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay. This is already getting freaky. Is this Sven? Is this our great grandfather? He looks like a Sven to me. Molly. Wait, isn't Molly the cat? The cat got his own bedroom.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Uncle Walter, so uncles lived here.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, so that's the key. That's what the key is for. A freaking book.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Ooh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay, I don't know if I want to go into that already without exploring everything. Because... But Barbara. Human! Hello, fellow human. My friend Bigfoot, Barbara Finch. So who the fuck is Barbara then? Because Barbara is not her mom, right?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yes, you are. Okay, so who is Barbara?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
So Odin built the original house? Then who the fuck is Sven? Thank you for this family tree. So Sven is not on here. But Odin built the house. Is he the father of Edie then? I think a parsley dog. No. How was your Easter weekend? You probably don't celebrate Easter, but maybe you do something fun the weekend. Bad. Oh no. So this is us. These are two brothers. I don't know who Sanjay is. Dawn is our mom. Gus is probably our dad. But he died really early. So then it's not our dad. So that's probably the dad of Dawn. So that's our grandfather Gus. Gregory is probably also the son of Gus. Okay, this tree already confuses me. Yeah, right. I laughed out loud, dude. I laughed out loud.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I laughed audibly. I think more like an... Oh, right. Yeah, that could be possible. That could be possible. Bullet! Dude, you don't have to give me any biddies.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Thank you very much,
From the
Elma.
paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
There's one difference between the person you said was your mom and grandpa. Dawn is our mom, right? Like, that has to be. So is then Gus our uncle? And Gregory is also our uncle? Because they're all, like, born similar. So either Sam or Walter is our dad? No, that can't be because we weren't... No, our grandfather, sorry. Sam or Walter is one of our grandfathers. Yeah. This. A girl in a house.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
This is a pretty room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay, get close in immediately. Molly. So, Molly
I
is
grew up
not our
looking at
cat, right?
Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Besides that things was good. Most people wanted WrestleMania and had Chinese food. A lot done for the webtoon. Hey, victories, except Iox. Ah, but that's okay.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh my lord. That's sort of cute though. I miss hamsters. Hamsters are cute. They just die too fast.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay, I don't know how crazy this game is, but if she's eating the fucking gerbil, that sets a tone.
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay, that sounds a lot more sane. Yeah, I'm now Molly. That I figured that one out, but
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
you must have been really hungry to eat your pet fish, though. You're so small.
I kept eating and eating.
Are we eating toothpaste? Why are we eating toothpaste?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Okay, we are killing this girl. We are killing this child. Eat the toilet paper.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly...
See, we are the cats. We are the cat. I'm not crazy.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Burp. I remembered correctly that it's the fucking cat. Where do we go? Meow. Nom 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 nom. I want to eat a bird. Nom 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 nom. I want to eat a bird.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised
this is
Dad
really
I
high.
wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Ooh. You told me about that they got a new kitten. And then we
Suddenly,
died.
I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay, this is sick. Oh, there it is. The rabbits. If I knew where the bunny is, I would catch it. Is a squirrel... Oh. This is squirrel stapler all over again.
I imagined his face looking up
Oh my god.
through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger? Okay, so far it's already surprising me.
A mama rabbit.
Bigger rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? Catching the bunny is a trophy? Hacking long time.
Subscriber.
Okay, this is not what I expected. I'm a land shark. I'm Jeff. Jeff the land shark. I'm the land shark.
And into the ocean.
I'm a land shark.
I was hungrier than ever.
Hi, Hendrikje. I don't. You missed the boat. Thank you. Boat is important. Okay, I don't seem I can interact with the boat. Better start again. Yeah. Why does it shout out fucking aw though? I can't seem to fix that. Fishy, fishy. Oh, fishy, fishy. Oh, it's a seal.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Are we a snake now? Oh! Yes, we are definitely a snake.
And I smelled people everywhere.
Okay, this is sick. Are we gonna eat a child? The cats are going fucking crazy, by the way.
I was
Hello,
big,
Mr. Man.
And I moved real quiet.
Not I, Mr. Man. Okay, where is the man? Should be in me now. Oh, hold up. If Snow was here, she would have made so many penis
I wanted
jokes.
to stop, but also I didn't.
So hold up. I feel like you're the Kraken. I think we are a honestly, I think you might be right. I think you are right. I think we are the Kraken. I thought we were just a big fish, but you are absolutely right. Yeah, and we pull them all the way back. That is crazy, dude. Oh. Movement is a little awkward, but
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have. so I swam towards it.
Do you have to explain us something?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Uh-huh. Wee. You're slithering through a toilet. Is this how we found out how one of our brothers disappeared? Tell me more.
Closer.
This is back to our own room. Go back outside. I don't think so. No, we don't. Also, where is the rest of our tentacle? If we, like, 180, we don't see another tentacle. That's a little weird. Oh, really? Do you now?
All of my stomach started growling.
All of my stomachs. So, that is more akin to a kraken or a squid.
I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's what I say about myself as well. I'm delicious. Alright, that was really cool. I like that.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. The cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
That must be awkward. Like, Edie is then the daughter of... Molly's the... Molly is the daughter of Edie then. Right? Or maybe a sister?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Edith Jr. Lake Trip.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
That makes sense. We can't watch the tape.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Do you finally understand what Death Stranding is about? Build 1937, Sven Finch.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
That is adorable. There's so much to see here, though. Oh, me neither. Totally no idea. All started with Molly.
Her room was like a museum.
I can see that.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house hoping to leave the curse behind.
Of course. Put a house on your boat.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, so Sven definitely made the house. Probably before the house was ready, Odin died. Okay, yes, sorry. How do I get out of here? Okay, there we go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
It does. So the family tree is cursed. Is there a way to break the curse?
And Edie
Or
told people Sven
does
was
it
killed
only-
by a dragon.
What?
She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that
Oh,
collapsed.
yeah, for real.
She could have, but she didn't.
It's cooler this way. A fucking dragon-shaped slide in your backyard is dope as shit. Well, then don't give me the leaderboard. Is it giving hiccups again,
Even in
goddammit?
the 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Holy shit, that is one bathroom. Holy crap.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
you think he never thought to fix it? So, do we use the same key for this? There is a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. That is one amazing book.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
How cool is this, dude? Man. Calvin Finch. I was really young.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
You see the camera? I mean, this is the... Milton. There's something odd about this. Fort Kelvin. Am I... Welcome to come aboard. This house is confusing. And Sam, oh, they shared a bedroom. Holy shit, this is cool though. Imagine your fucking room looks like this when you were a child, dude. Holy shit. That is so cool. Sven was a legend.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Mom! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe
Alright,
if I
let's
hadn't
go
said
for
that,
it. We will go for it.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Jesus Christ.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Alright, that was cool. Let me get a quick drink real fast. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, please. There we go. We are here. Okay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Why though? Oh, that is sad though. Holy shit. Okay, so this might come a little crazy out of my mouth, Sherry, since you do have twins, but imagine this situation right here, dude. That must be heartbreaking. You can't go through there because all of the doors are sealed.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot
Yeah,
in the
right.
room again.
The types of things you don't want to think about. New subscriber. Winter. Winter is coming. Winter has arrived. How are you, friend? You've played this, right? Or you know about this? I'm gonna say it again. Sven was a fucking genius. Tired but good. Have you done anything fun
passages
for your
were pretty
Eastern
tight
weekend?
fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yeah, Milton. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So she was a child actress. Played in Bigfoot. Saw a vid last about a woman who lost one of her twins because grandma couldn't live without her drugs. That poor guy from 5 OD'd on crack. Yep. I've seen that too. I've seen that too. Yes. It was crack and fentanyl. I've actually seen that story too. It's heartbreaking, dude. And the grandma fucking avoided all of the questions and like be real shade about it. Yeah, it fucking made my blood boil. Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, I didn't know she was babysitting 3 kids. I didn't know that. Oh, we came from here, right? No, we came from here. That's not what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that made my blood boil. Happy birthday, Barbara.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Dude. 16. Dreadful Stories. Guest starring Barbara Finch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Yeah. The mom's cries were fucking heartbreaking.
Tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. And
It's recent, yes.
the surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
It's so toxic.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But
that's
in a
rude.
lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh dear.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest
Yeah, the house was
brother, Walter.
atrocious.
Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Did you see it on EWU as well? Because that's a channel I
Okay, I'm hearing
follow.
frustration, but I'm not hearing terror.
Yeah,
What
right?
if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
I'm doing well, by the way, Winter. I didn't want to interrupt the story there. Or let talk over the story. I'm doing really well. It's my dad's birthday today, so we had Eastern brunch, family, and celebrated his birthday as well. For the rest, I've been chilling pretty much on Saturday, and Friday was with the homies, played some Magic the Gathering like the bunch of geeks we are. So my weekend has been pretty good. I hope your work is going well. I hope it's doable. Only they coke, not the others. Most I've ever done was just a bit of weed, and that's it. I'm not interested in any hard drugs. That's not for me. I'm way too controlling to enjoy that. Yeah, I totally get that, Sherry. I totally get that. What was the channel that you've seen the video? Oh, sweet. Go home and go sleep while I yap. I mean, you're still young, Colt.
From the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Oh,
The secret is to keep winding and winding.
okay, that's good to
until
know.
Finally, the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, so we did check that already, but we didn't get the
20
key.
minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Oh, shit, I thought you said you were
Barbara
done.
went to look for him, right on cue.
Okay. Well, there's a YouTube channel, Explore With Us, who does all these types of videos. It's pretty interesting.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Yes, I will. Hell yeah.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Frickin', let's go back to Halloween, dude. Dude, I love this game. This game is getting a positive review for sure.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Okay. Go here. It's so dark in here.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Hell yeah.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're
What a
hurt
dickhead.
and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept.
What was the guy's name again from that Fears to Fathom?
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it.
That we made fun of.
Watching the late picture show.
It wasn't also Rick, right?
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Thanks, Toxicity. Appreciate you coming in.
Okay, I'm coming up.
Is it? Was it Rick?
You're dead, Walter.
Okay. Damn it! What was it then? Hiya! No, he's not worth enough to be in the leaderboard. I'm so happy they used the fucking soundtrack of Halloween. No, I don't think it was Mark. Also, everything being in comic book style is dope.
Walter had vanished.
It is.
His bedside radio
It's also my dad's birthday. This is What Remains of Edith Finch. It's visual novel type of game. So if you like story games, oh, that's the Hook Killer.
Barbara turned,
Thanks, dude.
saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Ooh.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another
40,
way out of
59. Yeah, we came today.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
I love this. Dude, this is so cool. We're back in Molly's room now.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh my god, man. This is my favorite chapter so far. And he's gone.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Why is there blood in there, though?
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh my. Behind you! Oh, two.
Oh dear.
Oh my lord. Okay,
The monsters had come to
that
surprise
is
her.
an insane surprise party.
It was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Okay, that was another twist.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blame
I will.
it all on
I have a way for you, and I'll DM ya.
the same night. And little
There's not a way on Twitch to do that, but there's a way around it.
the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for
It's helpful if you get follow botted as well, or you have people that you
all
don't
they
really
ever
like
found of her,
to remove them. Nope, they don't. They stay followed.
real eerie tale.
But I got you. I'll DM you after stream. I hecking love that story. That was really
Edie
fucking
told
dope.
me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah, sometimes people do that. There is a setting though that people you ban aren't able to watch your streams anymore as well. I don't know if that's automatically enabled or disabled. It's a somewhat new feature. Like in the past, if someone was banned, they could still watch your streams, and now they can't.
I guess now
Technically,
I know why Mom
they
didn't
can
let
if
me play
they
with the music box.
Log into Twitch without an account. They could still watch, but you'll make it more difficult. Okay, we're here now. We know how to get into the basement, so let's try that. Yeah, that happens. I think I have plenty of those. Okay, let's try this again. There's the key. And we put the key in the hole. Alright, let's check the basement. The pool table's still there. Sven. So this was Sven's
Mom
workplace.
said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I believe that's a hell of a story to tell.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I think she's been considerate coming
I thought
back.
Maybe she was hiding presents.
But she'll be able to
Turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
she'll be able to say that. That's very true. Okay, are we going?
I remember asking
Very
Mom once
underground.
about where Walter had gone.
Oh, that is
She said
weird.
after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
That is weird.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Holy shit, dude. Walter lived on for quite a lot, actually.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
He stayed there for 30
That first
years?
day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
If he's above snow, then he's definitely been stalking you.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
I'll ask you in DMs after stream what his username is as well.
Having a schedule, living for today.
I have a way that logs people his activity
I always
on
expected
being
to
in the
be dead
stream,
tomorrow.
so I would know if he's ever been here.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
He's eating peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches,
Even a
peaches,
monster
peaches.
on the other side of the door.
Oh,
starts
yeah,
screaming.
yeah, yeah. Thank you very much.
Almost friendly.
And more peaches.
And then one day,
He's eating
everything
peaches
just
like I'm drinking beer. 2005. Still eating peaches. Our hands are looking a lot
whatever that
older.
thing was, it was gone.
2005 was the
Maybe
year that we
I
died, I
was
believe.
Waiting.
They swended.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Yes, and I also still need a walk-on from you because I keep forgetting that as well. So if you have, if you go to the About section, there should be a panel about Blurb. It's somewhere at the bottom. Click the hamburger icon, which is the 3 horizontal lines.
It's been a week
Go
now.
to walk-on, select the
longest
walk-on.
in 30
I need to
years.
approve it. So next time you're gonna be on stress on stream, that
I'm
sound
done
will play.
waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Feel free to DM me. Yeah, and else we'll get you to, above 50, no problem.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Force.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
It's gonna kill me now.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Yeah, that is brutal.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
That's sad though, staying inside, locked up for like 50 years. Being like, if I go out there, I'm gonna die. And then after 50 years, like, okay, I'm ready to die. And what kind of life have you had? Wouldn't it have just been better
Single week.
to just face it on straight
Be
words?
happy with one new day.
Yes, precisely.
I can already imagine the sun.
And if you survive that, oh, okay, well, that was a train. The curse didn't take long. Funny to see you in a 9 Inch Nails shirt because of WrestleMania. I saw
Walter
Peppa
died
Pig
when I
with a 9 Inch Nails shirt.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
No, you don't, but Elspeth definitely does. Also, I really like 9 Inch Nails, so I'm
sure my
happy to
mom
see
was
them
trying to
again
be
live this
crazy.
year. It's been 11 years. It's fine. We joke around here. Me too. Pigs are dope.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
They're very loyal. They're kind. They're
But
smart.
she never told me about an uncle under the house.
They were my grandmother's favorite animal. She collected pig statues, and now you have them. Oh, that is cool. It's fine, Sherry.
I
It
can only
is
imagine
fine.
What else she was hiding?
Like if it's people that I somewhat know,
I
I
don't
don't
wanna
I don't
make the
mind
same
them talking
mistakes
about their
she made.
stream or their content or making friends.
Trying to bury
Like, with the
something
people
that's
who are
still
here.
alive.
Like not at all. That's encouraging. But if there's people who never show up here and be like, hey, I also stream and I also
Now that
would
there's
like a
only one
follow,
of us
that sort of
left,
stuff. That
or
this
maybe
is just a
two.
little cringe, you know.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
I sell emotes. Please buy.
To everyone else.
Please give commissions. Because
But now I'm
I need
worried
to
the
feed my
stories
dog.
themselves might be the problem.
yeah, those people are fucking annoying.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
The only one who I recommend getting emotes from is Winter. What a grave, though. Walter, you absolute legend. You stayed indoors for like 50 years and then got hit by a train. You deserve better, my friend. By a ghost train, even.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
And Walter likes trains. He does. Salute
Maybe
for
it'd be
Walter.
better if all this just died with me.
Yes, because that's kind of what my first thought about this was. If your family is definitely
But I thought
cursed,
you should know about
that
your
kids
family.
and kids and kids are dying everywhere, just let the fucking
And the
family tree
history
run
you're
out.
a part of.
But she's talking to someone. She's talking literally to someone. She's writing this for someone. I know she's 17,
To
but
be honest,
could
I
she
feel
be
as lost
pregnant?
as you probably do right now.
Or is she talking to us right now? There are some cheap capture
I think
cards,
people
yes.
in these stories believed them.
Laptop
for
works too.
What that's worth.
Laptop can function as a capture card. Yes. Unless you want to play laptop games.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
It is true. It's like HDMI. So it's imagine it's like a hard drive that's outside of your PC, which you plug in into a USB drive, and then you basically plug it in between your TV and your PC. Basically, where you put it.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
There's a
What kind
I
of
think the
family
majority of
finishes
people
building a
streaming on
cemetery
Twitch
before starting
don't
their
use a
house?
PC because they just do is stream directly from their console. But if you want to like personalize your stream a little, it's sort of required.
The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than.
Oh my god.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
So this is how weird a pet cemetery would be like. Some part of me would be like, yeah, the hamsters that we have, like they are buried somewhere else, and it always feels a little weird that they haven't been buried like around where I live. So somewhat of a respect towards them. So even though like a pet cemetery looks a little weird or scary, I think it's somewhat honoring them for the time that they were there. And yes, the memories will suck. It will be very painful. But
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
hey, Pure. Is that true? Well, I have no idea. Oh, that is dope. That is really cool. Oh, wow. That is... I've never heard that. Have you been, Pure?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
This is some monument, though. Why are you tired?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Yeah, what is that? Is that the ship where we came from? Like the old house?
Edie said she dreamed
Yes,
about
it
the
is.
old house every night.
It hit some rocks. Okay. Where do we go now? Back? Round? No. Yes, they went to the wedding and today worked.
Edie's
I
side
hope
was always
the
easier
wedding
for
was
me to
nice.
understand.
It will be a couch stream.
But the older I get, the more
As
I
chilled as
see
you
where
can,
my mom
right?
was coming from.
Sam Finch.
Her dad
Gregory.
had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just
What are you gonna
trying
play?
to do better.
Look how young Gregory was, man. That's so fucked. Okay-ish, or I mean, if it's a somewhat of a new laptop, it should have like
I
USB
get why
3
she
or
tried so
3.1.
hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I totally get that.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Fuck it, I called it. 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 Call it. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. There is a lot of climbing for a pregnant woman, for sure. Do we go the other way out? So through the window, through the wall. I think we do go through here. No. Oh, there's a ladder here.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yeah, if you want to start out, simple things is much better than spending too much money on everything. You can get overwhelmed real fast.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
U.S. Marines. You're like, why you not get a 4K capture card? Yes, like for real. Absolutely. Like 1440p is enough for a capture card. Unless you want to do YouTube. If you do YouTube as well, you can do 4K. But it's so demanding.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
So if I understand correctly, HMI goes to the TV from the PS5 and another PS5 to capture the car laptop. So I believe the HMI, the capture card has a split. One side goes into your TV, the other one into your PC, and the other one into your PC, right? It doesn't go directly into your PlayStation. Yeah, I've never done console streaming, so
What?
I wouldn't know.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
So what are we looking at here?
right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Are we looking for Loch Ness?
Still freezing, though.
Yeah, I think someone with more knowledge about console streaming should answer that. Where's Dad? Dad?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh, there's Dad.
Hold still.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
A peeing Dad.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
Yeah, fair.
I know, Dad. You're always serious.
It's fine, guys.
Doesn't being out
It's
here
fine.
make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth,
It's
I've
your
been
chat,
out
it's
here
not
for
my
20
chat.
years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Beesh. Not a bright. There's Beesh.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Public hunting season, please. He's gonna die in this trip, right?
There were deer everywhere. I
Red
bet
bean
if I could remember
soup.
where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why you guys are here, right? Like, I appreciate that.
Give me a minute to check the map.
It's about everybody. Ooh, bird.
Dad!
Nice, Don.
Ooh, that is a cool picture, actually.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where is it? Where the heck is it?
Dad, I
Pew.
do I have to do this?
Oh no.
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don.
Oh my god. Poor kid.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that.
I don't
okay?
get that, really. Call me a fucking weird European, but I don't get, like...
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
I don't get, like, casual hunting. I don't get that.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Hang that one up in the toilet.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah, I get that. Holy shit. Oh, this is an actual picture of him and Dawn. This game is something, dude.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, especially off a cliff. Stuffed animals, dude. Or like, not stuffed. I mean, they are stuffed, but that's not how it's called. I don't like it. Like, I like it for like teaching purposes in a museum, but not like purposely hunted and killed for that same. That's the only purpose of it. Because we killed it. Haha. Now we can display it. Can show how
After
big my
Sam
pee-pee
died,
is.
My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, Gregory. Kid became like 1 year old before he died. Trophy? Kay and Sam. Divorce contract. Sorry if I'm triggering someone. Lawsuit had been filed against you. 12. Okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Time to. Hold on, sweetie.
It's gonna happen, right?
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
It's raining duckies.
What his world was like.
Oh my god, more duckies. Rub a ducky, rub.
Everything you could.
Whew, okay, luckily.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything.
Oh, it's okay. We are a froggy now. It's okay, we are a froggy. And the froggy is gonna save it.
Wasn't your fault.
Froggy's gonna be okay. Yes, we're frog. Froggy. Froggy. See, we're okay.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Yeah, the thing is fucked. I don't know why it's not working, but... Fuck you, Jovabot. No free fish for you. Oh, that's messed up, dude.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard.
My god, look how cool this is, dude.
Before he'd see a wedding in our yard. father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
This is so impressive.
Thanks for talking him out of it.
Right, Blin? This game is amazing. Like, literally amazing. So fucking good. Found all Halloween catches. I don't know what that is. Oh, that is from the lurk bait.
We don't need a stepmom where the words that.
This is my first play, yes. I'm hooked on this. Yes, please don't, please don't. I think we're pretty far into the game already. Oh. Whoa.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But
Is it on
Gus
Game
declined,
Pass?
and as a sign held up his
I
middle
bought it
finger.
from Steam. I had no idea it's a Game Pass. Oh, okay. Flip it off. Would have saved me from a few bucks.
The wind picked up,
Okay.
and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
How's your weekend been? Did you do anything fun for your Easter weekend? Oh, sick. Nice. It's been on my wishlist for a long time, and I was figuring out what to play because of the marathon starting next week. I didn't want to start anything big. So, where in the heck do we go to? Okay, that's the dead end. Yeah, Colt was actually also talking about WrestleMania. He was happy with the results. I don't know if you were. When it picked up and panic, he disappeared quickly, but all the humans said this was go inside the tent. Oh, there we go.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Were you there, Plin?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
I wish that. Yeah, party tents with...
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day.
Ooh, that is dope. That looks
Out
like a
there on the beach
jellyfish.
alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
A party tent during a storm is really scary. I've been at a festival once where there was like an insane storm, and party tents were flying like across the fucking camping grounds.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was
No,
bored,
Hanky.
they were going to
I never liked kiting. Like never cared about it. But hey, if you wanna get back into kiting, just go for it. Like what's stopping you? When I watched wrestling, nobody was interested. And I was weird. Now I'm not watching anymore, and all here now is wrestling. You're way too cool for people.
My mom moved up to the loft after her
You're a
brother.
trendsetter.
At the time,
Mhm.
it was as far away as she could.
Yeah, don't go kiting during a thunderstorm. For instance. Dawn. Whenever you need to go to your own bed, you need to climb up a wall. Fly to
She spent
India.
the summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay, Sanjay is our dad. Dawn and Sanjay. Sitting in a tree.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Right? Stone Cold Austin is really dope with that. Okay. Do we go back down now? No, right? Oh. To the
My mom
window!
moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
So Lewis is the older brother. Who? Okay, 11 years older
When
even.
my dad died, I don't think
I used to
Mom knew where else
drink
to go.
CC cans like Steve Austin as a child. And mess up the living room. My mom was angry. How odd. How weird. How come I get paid $1 million to curse out my boss and pour beer on him? I mean, if you record it and put it on TikTok, maybe you get $1 million from that.
And to see kids in the
I
house
love
again.
this. I love this. Greenhouses. If I ever have room enough in my next house to put a greenhouse in there, I'm gonna be so happy.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Or welding helmets. My cousin and I would
Things were good.
wrestle finishers in the
Almost
swimming pool. It was the best. I did that with like Matrix moves with a friend back in the day. So we'd walk across the wall in the pool, right? You know. We're geeks.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him the castle.
Why would you put your kid here in this room?
After Milton disappeared,
Okay, I get
the only
why.
thing he
This is
left
dope.
behind was a room full of paintings.
Also excited there is a lot hinting to Aleister Black making a return. My favorite Dutch wrestler. I didn't even know we had like Dutch wrestlers in the WWE. Yeah, you can get one of those swimming pool toys torpedoes so you can Matrix dodge it. Yes. Precisely. At Mania tonight? Is it still going tonight? I think this is Henrik's, like if he would have this room as a bedroom, he would be happiest. He strikes me as a Milton enthusiast. Oh, I love this. This is so impressive. Yeah, right? Oh, that is sick, dude.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I totally understand that, Hendrik, yeah. I totally get that. Dude, I love this game. I think this is an easy 9, 10 out of 10 game.
Mom spent months searching for my brother.
Absolutely.
Then she sealed the doors.
Why, though?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I did think the game was going to be a little more scary. Like more horror-ish. But there are some like fucked up elements. So I guess that counts, like more psychological. I never forgot when we were in Slovenia just looking up the sky. Yeah, it's breathtaking for sure. It is beautiful. Beautiful
Mom
up there.
definitely blamed Edie,
Try the
but
black door.
I think Lewis blamed
Black
himself.
door? Which black door? Do I need to go back inside? I can't go back inside. When I started this, I absolutely zero. Yeah, it's for real, absolutely. Oh, right, this. You mean this black door? Because that is what he painted. What do you mean, Sherry? I'm Dutch, you don't watch him live. Yes, it's always an issue. Also with UFC, it's always an issue. I thought it had a white dot. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool to go through here, but I don't think we get a prompt there. unfortunately. But thank you for looking out. Could have been. I would have missed it. Yes, it was. There were 2 prompts to go up and to go outside. Okay. Here we go.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room.
Like, how does someone build this? They have a boat inside of their inside their house with hang mats on them. This is amazing. Like, color me impressed. Saving. We haven't seen that prom before, did we? Oh, don't worry about it.
Lewis's room
Oh.
smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Legalize the marijuana. He was trippy.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Okay. I get that. Oh, okay. We have no actions for a minute because Snow came here for shenanigans, but that's okay. We can just chat about this place for a bit. We are currently in Lewis's room. He has a game console over there. We can't interact for a minute, but we're just gonna chill here in the weed room. Who doesn't want that, right? How are you doing, Snow? Hope you're having fun. How's dinner? Are you still eating a lot? Say hi to your family. Stares obsessively at the game console. Breathing heavily. It is a PlayStation, by the way, because the memory cards are identical to the PlayStation 1 memory cards. So this is definitely based off a PlayStation 1. Give you a minification. Anyone else have 3.5k points? I know Pure has like 1 million of them. You can always fish. Fishing is a possibility. Or save them up for the wheel. Okay. It said 1 minute ago. Okay, we can move again. You have 13k. Holy shit. That's the Sony SNES cartridges, but what you just said. Oh, right, yeah, it does have a cartridge in that. Although, like, the memory cards are identical except for the logo that's on it. Oh, a boar hat. Thank you for the hat. We haven't had a hat today. They even have it right next to me. I have 14. Ooh. It says Mother of Boars. It's a play on words that's has something to do with my IRL name, which I'm not gonna reveal. But it's a hat by Elsewood, so naturally it had to be like fucking sick. I know it. You know my first name, you don't know my last name. Unless you've Googled further. Steve, it is true. I'm Steve. I am the Steve. Yeah, you
Lewis
do.
and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them.
Controller is also SNES controlled with joysticks. Yes, also true. But, like, literally, the rest is very similar to a PS1 console. Like how the start and eject button is there, although the top left button is not on a PS1. Maybe it's just a mixture of the two. It's dope, though, that they did this. Locker contents.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh yeah, I can see why
He kept working at the cannery.
why you'd be unhappy
But
working
he
here.
withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
This is messed up.
His mind began to...
Yes. His mind began to...
wander.
Oh. Oh, we're actually playing a game right now.
asked him to describe it.
Okay, we're multitasking. We're playing a game inside a game inside a game. I asked him to describe it.
Small. Imagining a labyrinth.
What happens if we go back? Nothing. Quick decision. Chikorita, Totodile, Cynical, go. Totodile. Fish alive. I mean, they're not alive. They look alive because they like flop when they get.
And toads.
And toads are froggy. Like it moved because I move. Oh my god, there's okay, way too many fish. We need to work faster.
And things that have not names.
Ooh. That was different for the CDI. They needed games to list IP to be able to sell. I'm probably missing chat because I can't do 4 things at the same time.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Yes.
But he found something more.
Holy shit.
I worried about him then.
I know, like 9 Inch Nails is very fitting for this weekend.
I spoke with his boss.
Thanks for the lurky.
He said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless.
Yeah, I know, Clint. I can't help it, man. I'm a pleb.
Like a whole new Lewis.
Why? Because if you mute the player, the media player, it doesn't count as a view. And if you mute the browser tab, so in Google Chrome itself, like the tab on the top, it does still count as a viewer.
I even encouraged him.
9 Inch Nerds. Lol. But that's why I put it in the work message. Oh, Doggy! We have a new friend, Doggy. Can we? Oh, can't
On
light
the edge
fire.
of a city, he named Lewis Topia.
This is messed up, dude.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Yes, only 2 per IP, I believe. I don't think it counts if you have multiple devices as well.
And songs for them to play.
Yes, I have a feeling that's gonna happen as well.
He talked about starting.
It's too monotone, right? But it could be per device. I'm not sure about that.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
No, it counts as 1 each, yes.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Yes, but that's like up to 2 per same IP. So you guys are 2, so it counts as 2. If you were like 3 people at the same house, there's a chance it wouldn't be counted. That's what I'm saying.
Were all in his imagination.
But I'm not sure about that. It could be 2 per device. I'm double watching for the legend.
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Yeah, and they're not upfront about how it works as well. Probably because if you say upfront how it works, people can try to like abuse the rules.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa.
New Lewis.
Absolute legend. Thank her for me, please.
St. Louis.
And let's be fair, we would definitely try to... Yes, precisely. So that I guess that's why it's not a thing. I hate rules. Yeah, sometimes it's necessary, though.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
So he's just so in the zone, and he's not like there anymore. That must be. He must be feeling really unhappy. Thank you, Lisa. Hello.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of
a handsome queen. Who doesn't want a handsome queen?
Handsome queen.
Me too. I wouldn't be able to do this for like 5 minutes.
The queen was on her own quest for
radiant rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
Barely got there. Whee! There we go.
He followed the sound of her
electric sitar.
Electric sitar.
I've once I worked a day in a pawn shop. And there's a reason why it was only a day. There were like people coming in selling the toys of their children. Temporarily, I'll pawn them off. It wasn't selling. They pawned the children's toys, which they promised to buy later again. And it's like, no, I don't believe this. Like you need quick cash right now. And you're selling off or pawning off your kids' toys to get it. Like a part of me wants to think like, yeah, it's probably just monthly stuff, right? Well, my gut was saying, yeah, it's for drugs. Cookie factory. It sounds monotone as well.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was over.
I'm happy I decided to work at Solo. I don't know what Solo is.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
She's constantly leaving before I'm there. How many more fish do I have to kill, man? Before I fucking win your affection over.
It's hard to argue with him.
Like at least 100. Oh, really? Okay. I don't think we have them here. Oh my god. That sounds like a living hell.
Forget the world we know.
And here we are again.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, that is Lewis. I don't know if you're us. No, we're not us.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
So the boss.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Faceless humans. Which I think is also a symbolism. I'd like to... Probably his co-workers congratulating him of doing a good job. And him being like, yeah, I don't know who the fuck you are, leave me alone.
Including the wise Calico who had insisted on advising him.
Oh my god, Molly! Molly! I love it. I love her. Meow. People could throw with items to swear with our good old Dutch disease and you have to stay polite. Really? Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Yeah, that wouldn't be for me. Oh, that's a guillotine, ain't it? That's a guillotine. So he put his head under the fucking thing.
There's only one thing left to do.
Yeah, he put his head under the chopping thing for the fish.
rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Fuck me, dude. And the weird thing is...
My brother was really cool.
The weird thing is, I kind of
it.
understand him. Fuck me, dude. That was something.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So, what remains of Edith Finch? Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Why we left.
I would have loved to had a job like that when I was young. I applied a lot of times, but they never really needed personnel.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
I've applied many times.
Maybe I should
there.
have come sooner.
To the stars. So this is our room then, probably? Yeah, this is our room.
All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
What a room, though.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway.
Yeah, she decided
Why
to
don't you
die
open
that day.
it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Precisely.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Okay. Seems a little bit of a fire hazard. But candles behind a sealed room.
Going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch. Oh, oops. Pressed the wrong button again. I'm just very excited to read this.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way up.
ADHD is the thing.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, the water is very far out.
Tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
It's just 5 months.
I never thought.
It's 5 day every month.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh yeah, that explains a lot. That says enough.
I started seeing things.
The deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
I don't even think it's fun. I am not a fan of MOBAs.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
It's probably my least favorite
things came back to me.
Game type.
Or maybe I came back to them.
The fence is even there, dude. I tried a bunch of Heroes of the Storm, but I disliked it very, very much.
I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
And then it rips.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
How can you put like a lonesome old woman alone in this?
She was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Man.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Damn it, dude.
And then I was alone.
All alone.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Pretty much.
This
Oh my
journal was
God.
supposed to be for you.
We are the baby now. We're becoming born.
And I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
Jesus Christ, Colt.
Tell you all the stories myself.
What the fuck?
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Gigantic hole at the end of the tunnel.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
That was expectable, honestly. But she still got buried there, so someone buried her over there. And it can't be the kid, right? Because the kid is like fucking 6-7 years old. So who buried her there? Yeah. Fuck, man. I love... This was very good. A gravekeeper. Did they have a gravekeeper? It's a gravesite only for the family. This is also cool, putting all the kid pictures of everyone who worked on this. Congratulations. These guys made an amazing game. I love this. I love this. Dampy. God damn it, Dampy. Dude, I am so impressed. That kid is playing Pokemon. Hell yeah. Shout out to Sam. See Johan's name in the ending credits. Unlockables programmer. He's the Unlockables programmer, and he made an achievement for himself. What a fucking Chad. Johan, that is amazing. I love that. That is dope. I don't know if you guys saw the achievement pop up, but an achievement popped up when he appeared. That is so dope. It is a Jack Russell, and it's a ducky. And the whale. Bestest boys. Oh man, I just even love the credits. Like generally I'm bored with credits, but this is amazing. These kid pictures are amazing, dude. Both time were Jack Russells. I've never been bit by any dog, ever. Precisely. The way, especially on the internet, how people get like dehumanized. Okay, Megan. Don't fuck with Megan, she has a shotgun. That people get dehumanized very quickly online, that they don't really realize that there's people behind that. And I guess that the same must be for developers as well. If a game gets released and it's shit, let's say, that a lot of shit is being thrown out. And remember that there's always just people working at it, and don't make it personal. The game is like 2 hours. Yes, it is. That's kind of what I looked out for, because I wanted to put it in one stream. So next week we'll do the start of the marathon. I hope I have everything set up for the marathon by Tuesday, so you guys know what to expect. But if you don't know, yes, next week is my birthday. I'm gonna start a birthday marathon. It could be a day that we're streaming. It could be a week. It could be a year. Not gonna be a year. The end. Oh, that is so dope, dude. And we're gonna do some challenges. We're gonna do some content that we normally never stream. I love this. This was really good. Thank you guys. Thank you for this amazing game. Birthday Jove soon. Yes, very soon. They do be bitty from time to time, but they also be the best of boys. It's stubborn though. Yeah, they're not my favorite type of doggies, that's for sure. Alright, everybody on the YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I'll be live again next Tuesday for more stuff. Okay. El música.